Hello everyone, Chris, Suffolk record collector, back again with another video. I've only got like a couple to show, but I've got to apologise really for the last 2 or 3 videos that I've done because the quality weren't very good, and the sound quality was atrocious. If that picked up any background music, that was made it sound like I was playing it on a Bontempi bloody deck or whatever. But what happened, all the other videos I've done up to the last 3 have been done by my phone, which was a good quality phone, and that did, good quality, take good quality video. Well, that went wrong. Yeah, screen went when I was fishing, so I had to revert back to an old phone that I had before that one, and it wasn't very good, not very good at all. So now I've, like the last 24 hours, I've taught myself how to use my MacBook, and I'm doing video on that. How good this is going to be, I don't know. This is just, I will get used to it. That's also got editing suite and everything like that, so I will be teaching myself to do a little bit of editing, so perhaps my videos will get slightly better quality, but at least the sound quality is better on this one. Yeah, so I've got 2 to show. They are new pickups, I know, but they're cheap heat, but for me, essential pickups. Okay, one's an upgrade and one's something new to the collection. Okay, so I suppose with all that said, we'll get into it. Okay, so anyway, the first one is an upgrade copy. Okay, again, was not expensive at all. Really pleased to find it. You'll see why in a moment. I'll explain why. I have shown this. I did pick up a reissue of this a month or so ago. Okay, and I liked the sound of it. It was okay, but we'll get into it anyway. This is a German first pressing of David Bowie music by from the soundtrack to the movie Christiane F. Okay. And it's on, obviously, RCA. I'll show you in really nice condition. Let's see that. The only problem, and I knew it when I bought it, so it's not a problem, but this was cheap, is the original inner is not in it. Was not with it. So, but, a great sounder. I'm going to get into that now, because I did have this one, didn't I? I'll show. This is the reissue that I shoe. It's got an inner there. This is what the inner should be. I'm pretty sure it's the same inner. This was on red vinyl, wasn't it? Remember? Well, I always thought this sounded all right. I said to you when I got it, I've only played it a couple of times, but listening to it more and more, I didn't like the sound on here of Boys Keep Swinging. Bass very boomy, yeah, just not great at all. But this one, which is like original first press, German first pressing, sounds amazing. When I put this on, it was like, there is no comparison between the two. There really isn't. This is excellent. I've said all I need to say about this record from the one before, when I bought the reissue. So that's going to go out of the collection, the reissue, most certainly. And I'm so pleased to have this. I had a copy way back when I was much younger. I'm not sure what pressing that was, but I would have bought it late 80s, mid to late 80s. So that's that one. Now, the next record, like I said, I've only got two. So this is a bit of a test video. I was going to leave these for a vinyl finds, you know, just after Christmas. But now I've got the laptop going, know how to do it and know how to upload on a MacBook onto YouTube, which is not the easy. I didn't think it was going to be the easiest thing, but it's really quite simple. So the next one, I'm really pleased to have found. Again, this was so cheap, but I collect this band and I didn't have this one, and I'm so pleased to have this one. That is Rebirth by Birth Control. Is it? I don't bloody know how to keep doing that all the wrong way round. Okay. Excellent album. This is from '74. Okay, so I think that's the album directly after Hoodoo Man, and the one after this with I'm pretty sure it's Plastic People. If you don't know Birth Control, Jesus Christ, American band. No, not an American band at all. German band. They're sort of in the krautrock vein, but they're more rock and prog. Some of their albums are quite proggy, but heavyish rock. This one plays a bit more like European hard rock. Okay, there are some proggy overtones here and there, but the track wise on here starts off side one. She's Got Nothing on You, Mr. Hero, Grand Jeanville, No Shade Is Real, NPC. Side two, there's only two tracks. So the first track, which is 10 minutes 28, is Together Alone Tonight, and the last track, which is 8 minutes 8 seconds, is Back From Hell. This is a fantastic, in my opinion, fantastic album. What I like about Birth Control, they're not samey. All their records are just one after the other are a little bit different. Now, Birth Control, their first two albums, I can't remember what the first one's called, but I was looking on Discogs the other day when I was logging this into my collection. They just sold a copy, and I think that came in 68 or 69, the first album. One's just sold, they're very rare, one's just sold for 479 quid. So I don't know whether I'll ever get that. But a little bit of information about them. When they released their first album, I must have done well enough, because they did a tour, okay, of Lebanon, of the Lebanon, in '69. Now, when they were touring around, they did a concert in Beirut. Now, I can't remember if he was the bass player, or I can't remember what instrument he played anyway, but the guy, one of the members of the band, met a girl backstage, I suppose, immediately fell in love, and immediately left the band. So left the band in the lurch, just went with this girl. He has never ever been heard of since. Now that happens, there's other bands, isn't there, where that's happened, where someone's just completely disappeared for whatever reason, completely off the map. So that's just a little bit of a ditty information. Brilliant album. This, like I say, plays more like hard rock than it does, you know, European hard rock than it does prog. But there are proggy overtones, especially the last track, Back From Hell, is a bit proggy. Yeah, great album. I've got quite a few of theirs now. I've spoke about them before. Really, you know, great album. Okay, so that's in the collection. I'm really pleased that is. Now, I believe that's their second album on CBS. A little bit of interesting. This is a first German first German release on CBS. It sounds absolutely fantastic. Now, the cover is printed in Germany, but the record here is made in Holland. So this was pressed press and plant in Holland. Great, really good sounding album. Really is a good sounding album. The thing with Birth Control, not many of their albums had a UK release, so they're harder to find. Not expensive. Like I said, the first two albums, the first one, like I said to you, I just sold for 479 quid. It's supposed to be in like near mint condition. The second album, Operation, I've explained before, there was an English pressing that was released simultaneously in Germany and the UK, but in the UK had a different cover and a different name. It's just called Birth Control. In Germany, they had a completely different cover, an amazing cover in my opinion, but they are subjectable. I mean, some people don't like their early covers on their first probably 2-3 albums because they are a bit, yeah. And that was called Operation. That is on the German Ore label, you know, the one with the ear. That is, first press of that is going to set you back. If you want a near mint copy, if you can find one, you're going to be paying 3 figures, but you might get it for sort of 70, 80 quid, 90 quid, you know, it's that sort of price. So, but the UK pressing, which has just as much of a objectional cover, is a lot cheaper. Like I said, that was released on the Charisma label. That's the one I have. I do want the one called Operation, the German press. I keep looking, but I ain't going to pay 80, 90, 100 quid when I've already got a really nice copy of that. So like I said, a lot of their albums had no UK release at all, ever, you know. So that's a little bit hard to find. Not expensive. No. Their albums are really not expensive, but you know, they do turn up. You can find them, and it came with the original inner. Now, I've never seen this inner before. Can you see that? It came with its nice original inner. Okay. So that's all I've got to show. Like I said, it's a bit of a test video, really, just to make sure everything's working right, and I've got everything right with the laptop. You know, I can load it up all right, and everything's the right way round when you watch it, and all that sort of stuff. Something else just to show. I'm playing some music in the background, as you can hear. I just want to show. I have shown this album before, but I just want to show it again because I do really like this album. Okay, and that is Freedom at Last by Freedom. This is on the BYG label. Can't show the record, but I have shown it before because that's what's been playing on the turntable. Really like this. Yeah, I do really like this record. This is a French pressing. I'm pretty sure this was only released in France. I don't think it's had a UK release. I could be wrong. It might have had a reissue recently. Again, not terribly expensive if you can find it. This was released in 1970 or 69. It was recorded in 69, so I'm pretty sure it was recorded June, July 69 at Studio Orange, London. The band are Bobby Harrison on drums, percussion, vocal, Roger Saunders, electric and acoustic guitars, piano and organ, vocal, and Walter Monahan, bass guitar, electric guitar, piano. And it says here, Sam, thanks to Sam for playing piano on Hoodoo Man. A great album, really like it. They did have. I'm pretty sure this band had a couple of releases on the Vertigo Swell label as well after this. But like I say, this is on the French Act. You can see there, Act 12. Not a first pressing. This is actually a second pressing. But a great album. Really like it. Just thought I'd show you that because that's what's been playing. Again, a great thank. This is a very short video, but again, a great thank you for everybody who tunes in. You know, I'm really appreciative of everyone who watches my videos, who subscribes, likes. You know, it helps to get this out more to people. So I will be back again soon. I've got more ideas for videos for the collection, you know, from the collection rather than pickups, because it's Christmas, isn't it? I mean, they were cheap. Christmas has come, it's only a couple of weeks away. So, yeah. Stay good, everyone.